What's up, BMTM Daily?
It's your host, Kibra.
And it's Gabby.
Today we have some announcements.
There's an NTS meeting after school, so if you're interested in performing arts or dramatic arts, come check that out. And now about the assembly.
Before we do that, let's go to the weather.
Okay. Hey, guys.
So what's the weather like, Gabby?
It is 18 degrees outside. It's sunny outside. As you can see, it was a very nice day. It was colder earlier. It is a high of 21 and a low of 14.
Damn, guys. So stay out, drink
Have
water,
fun.
stay hydrated.
Okay, now let's go back. What's up, BMTM Daily? It's your host, Gabby.
It's your host, Kibra.
And that's Rihanna. And as you can see, today is the National Day for Truth and Reconciliation.
We honor the cultures, histories, and contribution of the indigenous people across this land.
Today, let us listen to indigenous voices through stories, art, and ceremony as we commit to learning for reconciliation.
And right now, there is a presentation going on in the auditorium.
So let's go cut to the clips.
That was hard.
It was.
Johnny managed to keep a spark of his personality. His principal, Velda McMillan, said the thing we remember most about him was his sense of humor. If the teacher in the class made a joke, a play on words, he was always the first to catch on.
Scene 5, Shawnee is caught.
Railroad stop over 32 kilometers away. It was late at night when the three boys got to Reddit, the home of their uncle, Mr. Kelly. Soon after, another runaway arrived and the cabin became too small. Johnny told his friends that he was going to leave to go home to his father. But as a 12-year-old, all he knew was that his father lived a long way.
No heavy work for younger children. No baptism without consent. At least a half day of class time for older children, and provision for children to be absent for traditional events. All incoming students would have had their hair cut short. They were dressed in uniforms, given numbers and regimented timetables. Their identity was stripped. Boys and girls were kept separate, and Johnny would interact very little with his sisters.
Hi, I'm Cheryl, and who am I with today?
Lizane.
And I see you're wearing an orange shirt today because it's Orange Shirt Day. Do you want to explain why we wear these shirts today?
Well, today is Truth and Reconciliation Day, and we wear these orange shirts to honor the indigenous children who went to residential schools, to honor the survivors and acknowledge what happened to them, and to spread awareness.
Okay, that's very nice. Thank you for sharing. Hi, it's Cheryl.
And Lizane.
And who are we with today?
Miss Irene.
And I see you're wearing an orange shirt today. Do you want to explain why we wear orange shirts today and what this means to you?
Just to raise more awareness, we don't forget why we have to do it. Yeah.
Okay, that's very nice.
That's
Thank
really
you for
great.
sharing. Hi, I'm Cheryl, and who are we with?
It's Alonzi again.
And I see you're wearing an orange shirt. Do you want to explain why you're wearing it today and what it means to you?
We're wearing orange shirts for Truth and Reconciliation Day, which is AKA Orange Shirt Day. I also wanted to invite you guys to go see the small installation that we did with the grade 11s. It's a watercolor feathers, and they did a lot of creative freedom. They made a feather with whatever watercolor technique and colors, and they chose a word from a list that really depicts what truth and reconciliation means to them. So that's on the back of the feathers, and on the front you can go check them out. Read the artist statement, I would say, and you'll get a lot of good insight down there.
Okay, thank you, Miss Alonzi.
We have one more announcement, and Rihanna's going to tell us.
We have a senior volleyball game against McGuigan.
And that was another episode of
BMTM
M. T.
T
No, M.
M
Daily!